I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the Nuggets win the tip. And stolen by LeBron. And he gets the bucket.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
LeBron's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Morris. Yep, it counts.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Come to me.
Here's LeBron. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And Porter drops them both. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's LeBron. Pass to Ilgauskas. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron outside. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Morris throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron. Back to Morris. And it's Jokic in the corner. Murray outside. Morris with the bucket.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. That shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Boy, he is looking.
Look here. A minute 50 left in the first. Pass to Varejao. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And another fast break opportunity for Denver. Here we go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And it's Denver scoring again.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
That one drops for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Here's
that was worth the price of admission.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Morris into the lane. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Campazzo. Oh, that's blocked. And finished off by LeBron.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that one, good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Down for Denver.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Nuggets leading by 7. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Here's James. Goes back up. Gooden. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Morris, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Here's LeBron. It's tipped. And it's Murray with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Verajao. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here is Hughes. Tries again. Verajao can't hit. Denver leading by 15. Here's Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Howard's got his first basket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
A nice shot by Dozier.
And really the transition defense starting to let them down.
The last 4 buckets they've surrendered have come in transition. At some point, you've got to make an adjustment. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
LeBron James.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
The offensive rebound. Here's Barton. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. And stolen by LeBron. The shot's good from Snow. Snow's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Gooden. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Denver leading by 17. And Howard has it in the corner. Takes a 3. And it's rebounded by Anderson Verajao.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's LeBron. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The shot by Hughes, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Your Cavaliers. Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Denver. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Campazzo. It's deflected. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of
lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Cavs.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Howard. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there. Making plays at the rim, not his strength.
To the wing right side. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's LeBron. That's tipped. And they're able to recover. Ilgauskas. James wide open. Misses the jumper. Campazzo got a piece of it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 19. James outside. No good on the shot. And the Nuggets going the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
LeBron James.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Barton, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And James throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's good. 2 points.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Cleveland, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he can't hit the second. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Murray for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's The Cavaliers trail by 20. Back to LeBron. Knocked loose. Outside Porter. The three. Offensive rebound. And good that time.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. A three from Morris. Verjao comes up with the rebound. Gibson down low. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Bull wide open. He shoots. The baseline J off the mark. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
What are you doing? No way!
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here is Porter. 10 points for him. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Porter drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And the thing about Verjao is he's always in the mix. Excellent at making things happen because he's scrappy and he never stops hustling.
Pass to Bull.
Open your eyes! Pay attention!
11 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bull's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets cruising into the quarter break. First 3 quarters. Here's Morris. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
They recover it. Here's James. Ilgauskas trying to get open. That shot, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's LeBron. The layup off target.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Knocked away. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Here's James. Here's Pollard. The kick out to LeBron. They grab their own miss. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Morris. Here's Najee. Pass to Bol. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's good from the top of the key. Bol's got 6 in the quarter.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Yo, whose man is LeBron?
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names. Headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
And he makes the first. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Right side, Jones. Comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's the Nuggets ball. He goes up again. And it's blocked. Porter with the steal. Pass to Bol. Marshall with the steal. Here's Pollard. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the first one at the line is good. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Kevin, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Inside. Morris with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to LeBron. Porter with the steal. Morris into the lane. And Morris throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 44.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot by LeBron, no good. And so they foul intentionally. And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.